Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Pulse Podcast here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We've got a packed house once again here tonight in Studio Squared. First, let's start out. We got the Wizard on the ones and twos, keeping us live. Greg Kinn, of course. We got to give it up for the master, the Wizard, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend.
Bow down.
Next up, Austin Rodriguez, all the way over on my left. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. How you doing, guys? And then we have Eric Hall.
I'm used to being behind the camera.
Austin's not used to being in front of the camera. She's used to being behind it. And then we have Isaac, my son.
Messed up his hair on
You
his
say hi?
debut.
No?
What up?
What up? How's it going?
How's it going?
All right, so we're all packed in here like sardines. My wife is also here as well, Chelsea. She's going to help us with
Dr. Mullins.
something a little fun tonight. We're going to go a little bit off base here. So
I'm not looking forward to this. I'm drinking this.
I happen to be watching podcasts. I like to watch podcasts, other podcasts, so I can get ideas for what we can do, right? And I was watching one, and they were testing out foods while under the influence of a sugar blocker. Have you ever heard of a sugar blocker, Eric?
No, she brought this up to me today.
Until I had told you about this. Austin, had you ever heard of one of these?
Nope.
No? Greg?
A sugar blocker?
A sugar blocker. So according to this, it blocks sweet taste and it stops sugar cravings and it prevents stress eating. It's a dietary supplement, but we're doing it just for fun. This is just for fun tonight. I'm not
Yeah,
trying
because
to
we're all super
permanently,
healthy, obviously. I mean,
change my diet habits at all. I just trying to have a little bit of fun here.
Eric's
but
like, I run marathons and stuff. I jog. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm in shape. I don't need that sugar shit.
it says the guy drinking a can of Mountain Dew.
While I can still taste it.
Ooh. I can't wait to see what the flavor
Yep, I'm gonna save a little bit of that.
changes. All right, so you're supposed to do 3 sprays per serving. It says 2 to 3 sprays. Isaac, you're going to do 2. The rest of us are going to do 3. Just because I don't want to damage your taste buds or anything, all right? So,
Oh, we're doing this. He got about 3.5 because he got it started. Does it taste like anything?
All I heard
it
was,
just tastes like mint.
I heard.
It tastes like breath spray.
What am I doing?
It's like literally just like breath spray.
Dude, you remember back when like we were in middle school and stuff when like people were crazy about using like the breath spray stuff?
Banaka,
Yeah,
man.
Banaka, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
it's called.
That was the thing.
Like, what the hell was that about?
Man.
Very minty. Okay.
Yeah, it's already.
So, Greg, you going to try this too?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is not good.
So this is called Empower. This is a dietary supplement. Once again, it blocks the sweet taste for up to 3 hours, but it's supposed to not affect the flavor of other foods. So I was smart enough to grab myself some water before.
Yeah, you didn't do that.
This tastes different.
I don't even want to try the Mountain Dew now.
Water just tastes like water, just regular water.
How quick does it work?
Eric, give us a ride.
What the hell? What the hell?
All right.
Nothing. You want to try this? You want to try this?
I'm curious. I'm
what
very
the
curious.
hell?
Oh man, it tastes like soda water.
What the fuck is that? Come on!
You get the citrus.
try
There's
this?
some citrus there, but it just tastes like soda water.
I just want to say that I'm already pissed at just the flavor of the spray. God.
It's like tonic water.
Yeah.
It just tastes like tonic water. Yeah.
Come on, it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
All right, so now we're going to dive into some sweet foods.
Ah.
I went out to the store, grabbed a few things. We had a couple things around the house, so we kind of gathered around just some random items.
This is going to piss me off.
And first, we're just going to try some things. And then, after we try some things, we're going to put on our blindfolds and try to tell what some other things are. So we've got a few things that are just random things just to kind of get us going. And then we have some things that we're going to try when we're blindfolded to see if we can tell the difference between A or B. And those items are similar to each other. So, that being said, this first round we won't need a blindfold for. We're just going to try to taste them and see how things taste and see how it's going to affect your taste buds.
No. I want to take a drink.
Greggy is mad.
Dude, I don't like the taste in my mouth from that spray at all.
That's
It's like,
starting to go away. Once I took a drink, that'll start to go away.
All right, so this one I thought would be neat because it's sweet tart. So are we going to get this? Are we
we're
just going to get the
taste
tart?
of tartness.
Oh,
No, don't do
that's all you
that.
get. That's all you get is a tart.
No, I don't want to
That's
do it.
all
No.
you get.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
No.
what the hell? What in the hell?
Tart isn't good without sweet.
No.
No.
No, it's not.
Oh, they're
It's
even
like
worse when
those,
you break them up.
It's like the blue sour things you got last time. Yeah, just in
I'm
case.
so
Let me
surprised.
rinse that down real.
I'm so surprised at how
God damn it! That pisses me off even more.
I
Like, how
I don't
quick
think it
that
tastes
worked.
that bad.
Instant, man.
Wow.
I'm gonna walk up to somebody at work and be like, "Hey, hey, you want a Snickers, dick?"
This is interesting.
I feel like towards the end there, I got a lot of tartness. And I felt like there was maybe a little bit of sweetness there too. Maybe
I don't think it tastes that
was trying to
different.
come through there at the end.
Bro, I don't
Well,
think
I
it tastes
was
that
chewing it
different
up.
to me.
But man, when I first put that thing up, it was all just tart. Nothing but tart. Ugh.
Oh.
It was like,
I still enjoy this.
Greggy's like, I still enjoyed
I
it.
still think I taste sugar.
I know. That's
Started
straight
to
tart.
like you said at the end
I
there.
not taste it.
But I don't know if it was just a mind over matter thing. Like you're still tasting.
What do you got here? What do we
You're
got?
still
What do we got?
tasting
I'm
the
gonna be so
candy.
mad.
Skittles cups.
Oh, Skittles Puffs.
I'm
Okay,
so
so
mad at
these
this.
are from Freeze Dried, Ohio. Mary Frank's is a local business
So
owner.
good.
These are so
I had
And-
some about a half hour ago. They're delicious.
These are
They were
phenomenal.
then.
I'm gonna be mad if these don't taste good.
Ah,
Oh wait, you're gonna show it on
What
that?
is that?
Is it sand?
Okay, there's some.
I'm tasting a little of the lemon. I'm tasting the lemon is what I'm tasting.
I don't even have
Dude,
lemon.
there's no.
There's some fruitness there, but I can't. It's not sweet.
I'm still eating
I
my
have
sweet
no
tart.
fruit.
It's like a
no,
sour.
nothing.
You're getting the sour, right?
No.
You don't get any sour? I got some sour from mine. It was like a red sour.
It's like,
Sorry, I'm eating like sand from the beach.
5 second
I get a
rule.
little bit of it.
Here's lemon.
I can still taste it a little bit.
Yeah, it's struggling to come through.
Unlike that Mountain Dew, man.
But it's very
messing
chalky.
me up every time I take a
Yeah.
drink of
It's
that.
very chalky.
I can't.
But you're still tasting flavors though. Like I got the flavor from those
See if it's
Skittles.
coming back. It's not.
I just didn't get any
Sonic
sugar
Wall. It's a-
flavor.
yeah.
Like it wasn't like a sugar flavor like I'm used to. I feel like it's starting to wear off already.
Me too. No,
Oh, I definitely taste
Where's
these
it at?
Skittles.
with your damn spray. Probably.
I think Greg's got it.
Well, before we start the next round, I think we should go with another spray and just kind of refresh the palate, you know?
When I took a fresh
Well,
spray.
It was a minty spray, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's a York peppermint patty.
Those don't even
This one's
taste
gonna
sweet
be
to begin
neat.
with.
I'm gonna be so bad. I'm gonna cry.
I actually really like these. These actually no. There's gonna be like.
There's no peppermint.
No.
There's no peppermint. Bro, there's no peppermint at all. I taste the chocolate.
I got the peppermint. That just tastes like a normal peppermint patty to me.
I had no
I think
peppermint.
mine wore off.
Mine's like
Yeah, mine-
mine's like tastes like
yeah.
it's like really stale.
All I tasted was chocolate. I don't taste any peppermint.
Bum.
Yeah, I think mine wore off.
God, I feel like
That
I have
quick?
COVID again.
Don't say that.
That's what it feels like.
I feel like I have COVID again. That's hilarious.
I still can't taste Sprite. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Like four.
It's not
Yep.
nearly as bad as I
I'm
thought
going
it
back
would
in round 2 here. This is already
so
starting
bad.
kind of.
be. Yeah, that was the worst part was the taste of that shit.
Yeah.
And then this pisses me off. It brings it down. No, I gotta let it sit for a minute. Imagine you gotta let it sit.
That stuff is like, that's enough. That's good.
That's enough.
That's
You ready for a mystery?
Isaac was never
mystery.
able
Are we
to.
going blindfold for these?
Why not?
Man.
Isaac was never able to taste again.
All right, we're going blindfolded. Is that what we're doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are
I'll
we?
give you one and then the other. That way I know. You guys
Okay.
can guess which one is which. You guys can guess what I'm giving you. Anyway.
God. What am I doing?
Alright, I'm taking my glasses.
All right, Chelsea, get the squirt guns. We got them.
Mine's not on yet.
Okay, mine's on.
All right, squirt guns.
No
I'm the
squirt gun.
closest.
Okay, I'm gonna hand you the bowl.
Dang it, I can still see. I don't like this.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to do, guys. I can still
got my
see.
mic.
Dang it! How can I resolve this?
I'm not doing my hands.
What did I just do?
Put your hands down, Ricky.
I honestly, dude, I can't tie this thing. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, wait.
All right.
I already,
I already know what this is.
I already know
Oh, I'll
what
be
my
so
hole is.
mad.
That's gonna piss me off.
Ah! What in the hell?
I don't like
I'm
that.
not looking.
The texture,
What?
texture without the taste is not good.
Oh. I don't know what I'm touching.
It's like soggy bread.
Yes.
Soggy
I know
bread.
exactly what this is.
We got
I know what it was, but I couldn't taste it.
Why is it wet?
It tastes like the bottom of a pot pie.
I think it tastes like
Is
you
this
know
the same thing?
Yes.
Why is it wet?
graham crackers, like how they got the
that was
chocolate ones.
disgusting.
Smell it. I can
Why
smell
did it taste like
This is
butter?
The strawberry one, isn't it?
Why did
It had like a butter flavor to it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This is the strawberry one.
Isaac's like, nope.
I can smell it
Can I eat this other one?
and I can feel it.
And that's all you get is a strawberry. You don't get the sweet.
No.
Yep.
Oh.
So that one was pretty obvious. But,
I don't know.
Oh, that was
Whoa.
definitely obvious.
Where?
It's like extra sweet at the end.
No, which one?
It's like a tart sweet.
So the first one was Swiss cake roll, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, that was awful.
I couldn't taste
moldy
any
bread.
of it, and the texture, yeah, it tasted
It
like...
tasted like dirt pudding,
Exactly.
but like not with actual pudding. It's like if
Who
your
are you
sister
people?
went out and mixed you up some dirt pudding out of a mud puddle. And brought it inside and was like,
Here you go.
Here you go. I rolled it up for you just nice and sweet.
I thought it was yummy.
It tasted like
The strawberry one was still good.
the strawberry one still had some
The
good
Swiss
flavor
cake roll
to it.
just pissed me off.
I like that one.
all right, hold on. I gotta prepare myself for this.
I'm scared.
Oh, we playing beer pong now?
What?
I
Blindfolded.
just see. Hey, I just see a bunch of red solo cups on the table.
I will say this stuff is not very effective at making me not want more food because I'm still,
Right?
I'm still like, yeah,
I'm like-
bring it on,
I'm
more.
like, I don't
yeah,
care.
I'll eat more, even if it
Here,
tastes
I'm gonna put it in your bowl,
disgusting.
just-
Where's that Swiss cake roll at?
Yeah, put this-
Can't scare me away.
For real, oh,
I just
dude.
want to try more things and see what it tastes like.
Yeah,
Yes.
the whole point of this is to stop you from eating sugar, and we're like, what else kind of sugar can we
Now we
try?
gotta try to put it. I'm gonna miss my mouth.
Listen.
I'm gonna get it all over.
If goddamn,
What the?
if that
What is that?
I was
Oh,
just saying,
this is
if that,
on a spoon.
Come on! What the?
No
What the
taste.
hell?
No.
What is that?
One of the puddings, but I don't know fucking which one.
oh, oh, this would be
Well, it's
interesting.
pudding.
It is. Yeah.
It's
Oh, texture-wise, you know it's pudding.
It's
Oh my God.
It's gotta be vanilla.
I hope it's
Cardboard?
pudding.
That is
cardboard.
Yeah, I don't know. What you.
Not tapioca. We can run that out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
Cardboard
this
pudding.
straight up tastes like sweat. Like,
God damn it! Yes.
when you are like working out really hard and you like get sweat in your face and like you're
away from
trying
me.
not
Somebody
to, but
take
you get a
this.
little bit in your mouth. And you're like, oh
I gotta
God,
do another one.
that's what that tastes like right
It's disgusting.
Oh
What am I doing?
Tapioca? No.
no, it's not tapioca.
No, you'll be able to tell with the little.
Greg's like, I don't want fish eyes.
I'm like, I'm not blind taste
I
testing
think
some
that
gross
was
shit.
chocolate. I think the last one was. Did we have a chocolate?
No, I think that was vanilla.
God, it was awful.
Here's your other
I
spoon.
might miss my mouth.
This is chocolate. I can smell it.
Yeah, this definitely does have the least amount of flavor so far.
I had to dig
Got it.
into the thing. Here. Wait.
That's
Yeah,
chocolate.
I can smell it, but it's not.
Because I can't really.
I can
get
start to
into
taste it, and it's not as bad as the last one.
The last one was horrible.
I
It's
can taste a little bit of chocolate, maybe. Not the sweet of it, but
Oh
like that, like the fake chocolate.
no!
I'll tell you. You said that this wasn't working from deterring you from wanting sweets. I don't want them anymore, man. You just didn't try the right ones.
Yeah, me either, guys. I don't want none
This
more
is
either.
disgusting.
It's terrible.
God, it took everything I had to
there
swallow
anything
that.
but
I'm not
That's
eating the rest of
disgusting.
this.
That was nasty. It tastes like feet. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
like I don't even know what feet taste like.
I hope
But
not.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I swear, if I ever tasted a foot in my life, it probably
That's
tastes
what it
just
is.
like that. Oh,
You guys guess which one was which?
like, I bet that
Second
probably
one was
tastes.
chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
know.
that tasted like the underneath of a toenail.
The first one did. That was worse, man.
Nate-
That first one was
Nate
bad.
knows a lot about
This one I
feet
could
and toe
taste
taste.
chocolate in, but then it just would go away.
Yeah.
And, ugh.
Greggy, you just hush up. Don't be kink shaming
He's
people
like,
now. Come
tastes,
on now.
Tastes like feet. Tastes like toenails. Tastes like heels. Tastes like ankles.
Tastes like sweat.
Tastes like ankles.
Tastes like the arch of Chelsea's foot. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, get that far away from me. Bring it back in
I
3
gotta give
hours.
you 2 more spoons.
Bring it back in
Oh,
3
geez.
hours.
Two
and I'll eat it.
more.
Two more.
What?
So yeah,
Okay, here, Austin.
chocolate is not good.
Okay.
That chocolate was.
we got
But
Oh, there you got it.
let me
but
tell you,
to be
Sure we had
fair,
Jell-O.
that was that was something else.
to be fair
There
about
it
it
is.
though,
I have it
I don't
all
really
over.
care for it normally. I don't think it's that great
fair.
normally. So
To be fair.
Some kind of Jello.
to be
Oh, I
fair,
missed this. Oh, I can't even
What do
get
we
on
got
the spoon.
here?
Orange.
I can't even get on the spoon.
Whoa, tastes like.
Here, Nate, just open your mouth.
What? No, that's like salt.
I'm struggling.
feed the baby.
Tell me, does it taste like salt to anybody else?
I'm just gonna pick it up.
Ow.
I can't use a spoon.
No, I can't. Get it out. It's so bad. God,
It does taste salty.
Get out my mouth.
I can't eat this. I put it in my mouth, I'm done.
That's what she.
Stop.
It wasn't even that bad.
I feel like I was.
After I started chewing it up, it was like, am I chewing up a booger right now? Like, I can't. Can I just take that away?
Oh, no, I felt
What
like
is it? What am I
thought
trying-
I took a
I
bite out of
can't
it.
see. Where am I at?
Just open your mouth.
Just trust me, Nate. Oh no, he's fallen for that one before.
No. No. Oh, God.
I'm afraid.
We got a comment here from Ryan Hinky. It says Eric's used to the salty taste in his mouth.
It smells good.
It smells
That was
good.
That was just wrong. The Jello was not a good call on my part. I'm
no.
sorry.
Here, you want to try
That was
some
just
also?
Sure.
wrong. I think I've ruined Jello
Yeah,
for the
I-
rest
I
of my
can't
life.
eat with a spoon.
I don't think I'll ever eat Jello again.
I've never liked Jello.
I don't think I'll ever eat Jello again.
Jello.
And he never had Jello again.
Easier?
I'm trying not to let anybody look at my bowl here because it's disgusting. Probably I don't even know what it looks like.
Here, I'll show the camera.
Oh man.
That one tastes like hospital Jello.
I feel like I took a bite out of a jellyfish. Like you got that saltwater taste.
Ew.
Oh man.
It's
Yeah.
warm. Oh. All right, are we done?
Yeah, with the blindfold, I guess.
Woo! Now the next one's pop, right?
Well, we know what voltage tastes like, or doesn't taste
That's
like.
disgusting.
Well, we have.
Oh man, I've got pudding in there and
I
everything.
had
so
to
it
use
looks
my
gross.
hands.
I got
couldn't
Dr.
use the
Pepper
straw.
and I got root beer, and I'm like, I want to see what those taste.
You've got Dr. Pepper and what?
Dr. Pepper's got 23 flavors in it, so maybe we can taste
Jolly's
two.
Jolly's root beer would have been interesting.
Separate at least a couple of them.
Maybe we can pick some out.
Nate has root. I can't even say how he said
beer.
Root beer. I don't know how you said it. I can't say it like that.
What root beer?
Root beer. Yeah, like R-U-T beer.
Root. So I've heard this from
got
a
Dr.
lot of people
Dr. Pepper
about
and some
how I
root beer.
say root beer. Like, come on, man. Like, what's wrong with saying root?
I don't know everything.
You could just like pour it and give it to you guys. What do you think?
That's how you drink the root beer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to taste it. I don't really. I'm not trying to figure out. Yes, the scientist. Yes,
All right, let's try again.
Don't worry, we'll edit that out. It's not live.
it's not live. Yeah, we'll edit that out.
Yeah, post-production, no problem.
That's why he's got the coat on.
Bruh, all over the floor that you just.
Blah.
Here you go.
Pass it
Me
down.
and too.
Take one down and pass it around.
Here.
Dr.
Well, they all
Pepper.
have your names on them.
99 bottles
Where's
of
the
root beer in the
spray?
wall.
Right here. Do a spray
Want some
again.
more?
I want to do one more round here.
Let
before
me
we start
take it.
this
I'm
one.
gonna take a drink
My hands are
first.
soaked.
Oh, she did a whole round of 3 again.
So
I'm gonna wait a minute.
Oh.
I'm down.
Nope.
Here, I'll get on the way.
Nothing.
Oh,
I don't know
right.
if I wanna
In the
try
way
it.
of the camera.
Nothing.
You gotta like switch it around.
All right. Nate needs his too.
Did you? Is it still?
Okay, I gotta.
Oh.
That's
Are you
a good
still
question.
feeling it?
There's some good
That's
questions
weird.
there, Nate.
I was like,
Did you? If it's still-
I gotta watch how I ask this question. Did you try it?
Did you? Is it still?
I just caught on to what you guys were talking about.
It's not bad, but it's not
terrible.
good.
I'm trying to figure out. I can taste a flavor, and I can't figure out what it is.
Well, there's 22 other ones.
Maybe.
One of them's cardboard.
That's kind of been the yeah.
It's very
Been
carbonated.
a little bit of cardboard in everything we've
I
tried.
think Nate tastes some feet in there.
We got
Toenails.
cardboard feet,
Toenails.
sweat.
I'll drink
Toenails.
this over this, because this.
This tastes like bunion.
This tastes like
No, I'm starting to taste this again.
this
All
tastes
right.
like corns.
Hit me with the spray. I'm starting to taste this.
Did you say
Mountain Dew
corn?
Again, so spray me again.
Hit me with the spray.
It's corn.
It's got the juice.
It's got the juice.
I knew you'd start doing that.
I was looking at what's in
Are you
it.
ready?
Oh, okay, wait.
It's under pressure.
Are you on this camera? In case it explodes.
Oh, wait. Nope.
Under
Now we ta-da!
Yeah, you should do another
Oh
spray.
god, you guys, this one's bigger.
All right, everybody,
That's
quiet.
what she said.
No.
Oh, it's gonna blow.
That's what she said.
Come on.
Like a Band-Aid. Just rip it off.
That's what she
You're almost
said.
there, Chelsea. Come on.
It's fine.
Oh, we're good.
Everything's fine.
Just dropped it.
Oh my god, yeah. I envisioned that in my head.
I'm starting to taste it.
Oh man, this Dr. Pepper just tastes like generic
Oh.
flat Dr. Pepper now.
It literally just tastes like Mr. Pibb or something.
Tastes like
Like flat.
Dr.
top.
K.
I'm starting to taste
Yeah,
it.
everything's starting. The pop
Like Dr.
tastes
K?
flat.
Yeah.
It smells.
I won't do Dr. Thunder like that. That's pretty good.
Okay, Dr. Thunder's good.
Yeah, I won't. But we'll dog on Dr. K.
I'm all up in your grill.
Oh no.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Here you go.
Nothing.
I don't taste any ruts.
Time for the root beer. the
Oh.
Greg
Yeah,
can't even
that's
say it's just
bad.
rut.
I don't even taste one rut beer.
There's not even one rut in here.
Not even one rut. Rut beer my ass. Rutless beer.
Okay, that's just disturbing.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh, he's got soreness. He's fine.
What in the heck is going on with this? Like, why?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, it certainly doesn't last 3 hours, but it
Greg,
does
you
its
gotta drink it
job.
all.
That's so hard.
If you just carry it around and spray it.
It's so carbonated.
That is what she
Man,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this stuff.
Greggy, what are you in there trying?
I'm trying to drink this pop so Chelsea can give me some root beer.
Chug it.
And I'm like coughing on the carbonation.
I
and
thought
shit.
maybe you gave him a banana
So
latte taffy.
spicy.
Oh, I wonder what that would taste like.
Banana pop.
Banana or an orange.
Yeah.
Give
Yeah.
Greg a banana and see if he coughs.
Yes.
I don't think.
Yes!
I think it's banana flavored things. I don't think it's actual bananas.
It's the same
We're
thing,
about to
right?
find out.
I do get heartburn from actual
you're
bananas
fine.
though.
Oh, well then never mind. I don't want people to get heartburn. I don't like
No, we
heartburn.
need to give him a banana laffy taffy to see if he actually
An
tastes like banana.
orange.
Oh.
You don't
Mouth
care if I
watering.
taste the banana. You
mouth
just want me to cough.
You got that excited
Body's
about
probably like, this is
oranges?
healthy.
Oranges.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that root beer off to the side there.
Well, you're not gonna love them.
No.
Uh oh.
Is it bad?
It doesn't taste like anything.
No.
Nothing.
Sour candies and things, which I forgot to do here. But you can try.
Tastes nothing.
It just tastes like oranges have been sitting for too long.
Yeah.
They're stale. Stale.
So basically, what we've learned is if you take the taste of sugar out of everything that's delicious, it sucks. Oh, this tastes like
Life
a bad
without
version
sugar
of this.
Oh man.
Yeah, the root beer I think is probably one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
This tastes like a bad version of this thing.
Man,
One root.
just taking everything.
Ain't but one rip.
What are those over there? What do we got? Some candy? Did you give us some candy earlier?
No, I forgot to get these.
Aw.
Oh boy.
We had Sour Patch Kids and
You guys can close your eyes.
yep, I'll close my eyes. I'll be honest with it.
I mean, you just want me to hand them to you?
Yep. Hand me
Grip your hands.
hand me one in one hand and one in the other.
Root beer hands.
There we go.
Edward root beer hands.
Okay.
Like I'm like meditating.
Okay, there's one.
Welcome
Oh, we
to
got lots of sour.
to the Pulse Meditation Hour.
That's all you get is sour.
I feel like I'm
Oh
in
wait,
church or something.
there's some sweet.
Right? It's like, oh, where's your,
Nope.
was it
Nope, just sour. Just lots of sour.
the communion?
Whole lot of it.
That's the word.
All right, now
Ugh.
let's try this one.
What is this one?
Ugh. No.
Wow. Okay. Another thing we learned:
That's not good.
Sour Patch Kids without the actual sweet is not
I
good.
was a Sour Patch Kid.
They're not good. Whichever one was a Sour Patch Kid.
So in them commercials.
Okay, this
first
is
they're
kind of
sweet,
weird.
Or no, first they're sour. They do
I
something.
opened them.
I
Do something
don't
to be a dick, and then they just walk away.
I don't like sour stuff,
They
but
don't
I
do
think
anything to be sweet afterwards.
I think this tastes better than normal.
I think you're the only one that thinks that.
Yeah, like I don't like sour stuff, and right now I'm like, this ain't bad.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kid isn't bad.
That was terrible.
That airhead thing was disgusting.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got a bad Sour Patch Kid. I don't know what flavor that was. But that was gross.
Yeah, more.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's definitely more.
Oh, man.
There's definitely more
mean,
sour
Glad
in
this
there.
Rate
stuff
it from
doesn't
worst to
last
best.
3 hours because this sucks when you can't taste any of it.
Yeah. Another orange.
You got some gumball.
I think this shit's tasty, man.
There's nothing.
Dragon Ball.
What'd you say, Greg?
Most of the stuff's been pretty tasty. I'm
The
digging
hungry,
it.
hungry
Was still pretty tasty. Is that what you said?
I'm just like,
Here,
all these flavors I don't taste that are masked by sugar.
It's just a.
I'm good.
I got nothing.
Especially those sweet tarts. God, those were disgusting.
It just tastes like rubber.
So what was the worst
That
out of
big
all the
league chew.
stuff that you tasted? What do you think was the worst?
Root beer.
The pudding.
Root beer.
Oh, yeah.
The pudding. That vanilla pudding was
yeah.
disgusting.
The vanilla?
I'd say vanilla
No,
pudding
or
and
the
root beer.
yellow.
Chocolate. Chocolate was gross.
Root beer is the worst.
I would say in order of
Foot.
disgustingness. It was Jello, and then pudding, and then Swiss cake roll.
Yeah, it was Jello.
Oh,
Yellow.
I forgot about.
The Swiss cake roll tasted like
Okay, yeah, the Swiss roll is
Like-
my least favorite.
stale butter bread or something.
Did
like,
you
I don't know.
say Jello?
The
Jello.
the pudding I at least
Jello.
got down. The Jello. My teeth bit into it, and I spit it right back onto the spoon, and that was it. I did not put
So I
that
didn't
back.
use the spoon.
I put
I
it
was,
back
like,
in my
trying
mouth
to-
one more time to try, and I was just like, no, not doing
No,
it.
not doing this.
Not doing it. And then not getting that gum either.
got it, gum's gross.
Gum's gross when you can't taste it.
Wait, you got gum? Where'd you get gum?
He tried to hand it to you, or she?
The
tried to
Hungry
hand it to
I
Hungry
thought they were
Hippo game.
Skittles. Oh, well, whatever. No, I'm good.
Not that bad.
God, that was disgusting.
Man, whatever I'm eating right now tastes great.
Whatever you're eating right now.
Yeah. Chelsea, what is that rainbowy candy you get?
Oh, those are
Airhead thing?
those are delicious. Those are the
Disgusting.
I can already taste my Mountain Dew again.
what are they? Airhead Extremes. Yeah, those Airhead Extremes
good,
are
man.
yummy.
Still not with the root beer.
Let me try the root beer now.
All right, Isaac. I think it's about time you go back home. Go get some bed.
He's like, nope.
About bedtime, you know.
Oh God, what? What?
Damn it, Greg. Why is that so damn funny?
Tortured your taste buds. Now go home.
Oh man.
You gotta get up early for school, and they ain't got a 2-hour delay it tomorrow.
You
Well,
don't
never
know that. You don't know. You don't know, man.
Well, they didn't announce it today, so. You might be all right.
They did on phone calls. They did phone calls and didn't text, so I don't get phone calls. I just get text.
Hey, you're gonna
I saw it on
spray your
Facebook.
mouth
I was
with it?
like,
Try stuff?
Honestly, because I'm
Cheater.
having so much sympathy pain, like everything tastes like shit. Like, it doesn't taste good anyway. I'm like, for real.
I just take this off.
Hey, Isaac. What are you still doing here, dude? Go to bed.
He's
You
like,
can hang out for a little bit longer if you want. We're talking about football. You want to talk about football?
I don't care.
better than I am.
Championship
I
games
don't
quick.
care.
We're just gonna stay in here.
No? All right. Give me your mic. Love you, dude.
Alright, 77.
Thanks for coming on with us, man.
Yep.
Love you, dude.
He's like,
It changed you? Changed your taste buds forever.
Hopefully you can get a snack before you go to bed.
doesn't taste like feet.
Yeah, go try out some snacks. See what else tastes weird. All right.
Oh god.
So we got a little bit of time here. We can
need
talk
a-
about some.
We need a full report back from Isaac in the morning.
What was that, Greg?
I said we need a full report back from Isaac in the morning. What did you try last night that tasted weird? Why weren't you in bed?
Why weren't you in bed? All right, Eric. I want to talk about your fundraiser that you got going on right now. Miles for Mutts.
Yeah.
We talked about it the last time you were on.
Yep.
We kind of dropped it.
Yeah, before it started, we were still figuring some things out. We had an idea what we wanted to do, but
It's gotten rolling pretty good now.
it took off. I think we're up to I want to say 350 members now.
Nice.
Maybe 325, somewhere around there. We did our first giveaway over the weekend, our first local giveaway. We raised, I want to say $365 just over the weekend with that giveaway alone.
Damn.
So it put us up
What were you
to-
giving away?
my sister has a Rosalie Crystals and Pearls online jewelry store.
Shout out.
She was the giveaway this year. She's the one that actually approached me, or this week. She was the one that approached me about donating an item, and it kind of sparked the whole idea of doing these local weekend giveaways.
That's really cool. Sarah's
So,
awesome, though. She's
huge
really
start. She's got a huge following on TikTok.
cool. Yeah.
She does like her live openings and stuff of oysters to get the pearls out of, make your jewelry with on TikTok. So pretty neat little business she's got. Go check that out. But she was our first giveaway. She gave away a $50 gift card, a $40 pendant with it was a dog paw chain or a cage necklace that held a pearl, and then had your own pearl or oyster to shuck your own pearl out of.
Really?
And I believe there was also they make candles on there too, homemade candles. There was a full-size candle on there. It was about $110 worth of stuff that she donated that we just drew a winner for before we jumped on here.
Have you ever shucked an oyster?
I've
Got a
never
pearl?
shucked. No.
No? I did that. We went on vacation in Florida when I was younger, and my grandparents took us to some place along the Gulf of Mexico, and we went charter fishing, did a bunch of different stuff, but that was one of the things they took us to this place where they had, like, literally, it was like, I think it was a fish market, but they had, off to the side, they had people shucking oysters, and, like, it was like a pearl dealer. They were, like, showing off all these fancy pearl necklaces, and, like, there was a guy off to the side, and he had a bunch of oysters, and he was just shucking them, and you had to pay a certain amount to go and shuck an oyster. And yeah, I found one with 2 in it. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is sweet.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Similar to that, you can have her do it. She builds the jewelry for you, or I believe you could just ship it to your house. There's a waiting line. There's like a waiting list to have her do a TikTok video.
That's awesome.
She has a following of people that don't even buy the jewelry. They just want to watch her videos.
I'm telling you.
She'll be at the store, or
People
she'll be
wanna
out.
watch-
I think she was at Disneyland. And had
Yeah.
someone come up and go, "Are you the Pearl Lady?" And it's like, it's nuts, man. She's got like
that
250,000
ASMR
people on there. So
That's awesome.
it's pretty cool. But yeah, it was a great start to that to our fundraiser. We're over $500 now in 1 week. We've done one week of I've done 1 week of training.
Now,
and
the
over
last time-
$530 right now.
I'm sorry. Last time you did this, what was the total that you raised for?
So the last time I did this was just for the Columbus Marathon, the Children's Hospital down there.
I just got to know what number we got to beat. That's all.
It's just kind of a sign up through them, use their link. not really like a do
Okay.
my own thing like I'm doing now.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like when I signed up, they're like, hey, would you like to fundraise for the Children's Hospital? Sure, this is my first time doing this, so I'll do that. And I raised $1,000 that way.
That's awesome.
So, and that was just sharing it on my Facebook and just friends and family or whatever. So this,
Yeah.
we've got a bigger outreach with this, and the support has just been incredible.
That's really cool.
So I've loved it. We're gonna do the weekly dog walk or run with me. He's gonna go on one of the runs. Last week was Cedar as a husky mix, a 1-year-old female husky mix. Someone is from my sister's work actually told her that she's taking tomorrow off of work and she's coming down here to see Cedar and possibly
Really?
take Cedar home tomorrow. So,
That's cool.
Awesome.
I mean, we might have our first dog adopted out before I even do this. Before we even run the second dog.
That's
It's gonna be
awesome.
Wednesday. Wednesday we're gonna run a new dog. I've already met this dog. I went up when I was out there last week to run Cedar. They showed me the next dog is Ginger. She is a boxer, and she is very, very malnutritioned right now. She was found abandoned. I think she was turned in. That was found as a stray, I guess. But
That's
she's
not
very,
cool.
very skinny right now, and she's going to be a couple weeks before she's able to be adopted. But they're going to allow me to take her out to the park and run some energy because they brought me out to meet her, and she was a sweetheart, like
Aw.
the wiggle butt, the boxer type dog.
Uh-huh.
So I can't wait to do that one. I know there's got a lot of boxer fans out there, so watch for that coming on Wednesday. I'm going to go out there and do that run. And then I wanted to announce the next giveaway for this weekend.
Yes, please do.
I haven't said anything yet because it hasn't been, like I don't have the actual donation yet, but I have a meeting tomorrow with the owner of Soul Boutique. Maybe two, 3 stores down over here.
Dude.
Amanda Bird, she's amazing.
Amazing is an understatement
Yeah.
for what describes Amanda.
Just incredible. She's an incredible
She's an
woman.
angel.
So, but the exciting news I have about that is we're going to have she's going to have a donation. She's going to be the local giveaway. But she's also going to hook me up with something to help me along my way. I run a lot of miles during this. I do a lot of speed workouts. I do a lot of crap in the ice and the cold, and my legs are sore. So she's going to hook me up. She sells a lot of CBD products. She's going to help me up with some recovery stuff that I can put on my legs,
I'm
put on some
telling you.
sore muscles. And I'm going to let you guys know how this works.
Dude, the lotions, the salves that she has, they work wonders. Chelsea has back pains, and she told Amanda about her back pains. She's like, honey, here, take some of this. And she just like gave her a little sample. It was like the bottom of a sample. She's like, just take this home. Just tell me how you feel. So she puts a little bit on her while she's there and then sends her on her way. And Chelsea, before we even get home, she's like, I already feel it's working. I'm like, wow. When she gets home, she's like, I can't believe how well that worked. But yeah, I'm telling you, that stuff is awesome.
I'm super excited for that. I'm not even sure what we're doing yet. Like I said, I got the meeting tomorrow. I've been pumped for this meeting since I set it up last week. So more details tomorrow, but Soul Boutique is going to be next week's giveaway, next weekend's giveaway. So watch for more information about that, and we'll start that on Friday and Sunday.
Yes.
This is only week 2 of 14, so stay tuned on the Miles for Mutts Facebook group page. I have other donations coming in that aren't even local giveaways. I've had people reach out to me and want to donate certain things, certain items. I've got a couple dish towels sets that are on their way that say, what is that? Rescued is my favorite breed, I think is what it is.
That's cool.
2 different sets of those that I can just use for some fun little giveaways on the page. You don't even need to donate anything for some of these. So there's going to be all kinds of fun things. I'm trying to keep it interesting without overflowing anybody's news feed. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to do a post a day. You got to get my normal run post because somebody's got to keep me out there and keep me honest. So to keep me honest, I'm posting those, asking for donations when I do those runs. I'm keeping in mind that if you want to save your donations for the weekend while there's a giveaway going on, I'm not going to blame you. That's what I would do. But yeah, I'll get the daily posts of my runs. I didn't post one today because I didn't run today. I get 2 break days a week. And I
2
don't want to
break
hear it
days.
from anyone that wants to run me a bunch of crap for taking a day off. So
You can hear it from me. I take 7 days off. Come on, man.
So, didn't post today. You'll get a run tomorrow. I will not take 2 days in a row off. I get 2 a week. I base them around. I'm a busy man. I work 7 days a week and trying to run this fundraiser too. So, I kind of base it around my schedule, but you'll get those posts every day. Other than that, it's just gonna be fun giveaways and stuff. So I won't overload your feeds, and it'll be a good time. We got
You need to
13
find
weeks
it.
left.
Find it on Facebook. Miles for Mutts. It's a Facebook group, so you can get involved. Find the fundraiser. Find the link to the fundraiser. Make sure you donate. Get involved some way, shape, or form. Whether it's monetary donation, whether you want to just go out to the Humane Society and you feel like, hey, I just want to go out there and donate some food because I know they need food out there. Some way, shape, or form, get on board with us. But for real, you need to find the Miles for Mutts fundraiser. Donate to Eric's fundraiser so we can help the Humane Society of Seneca County.
Even if you can't make a monetary donation, you've got a business, you want to reach out.
Yes.
I've got flyers. I'll send you a flyer your way. It's got the QR code to get to the page and just to the donation link. I mean, if you want to put if you can put them out anywhere, I mean, even that's a great help. So
Yep.
even without having the money to be able to donate and help out, there's other ways to help out. And if you've got any ideas for any other things we can do during the rest of the 13 weeks we got, I'm all ears because I'm kind of doing this as I go, man. I didn't have all this planned out 6 months ago.
Well,
I'm making this up as I go. So anybody else has got any cool ideas, I'm game.
I think you're doing a pretty good job so far, man. I think it's been pretty sweet. You know what I think? You know what else I think is pretty sweet? That freaking logo.
Hell yeah, that Miles for Mutts logo, man. When I asked him to make that for me, he sent me it, and I was like, I think I sent him like the tear emoji, and it was like, it's like you get me.
Trust me, Greggy is the best at give him an idea, he will make it a reality. Like Greggy, I don't know what it is about him, but just tell him what you want. Just tell him what you want him to do, and he will get it done. Trust me. That's why we call him the Wizard.
I couldn't have asked for a better logo. I didn't even tell him anything about the Miles for Mutts. All I was the logo, the Miles for Mutts logo, the actual one. I just wanted the Poochie.
Yep.
That
Poochie.
that logo is freaking awesome.
And Poochie rocking a
Just
Who's
everything about
shirt.
it. Hell yeah.
Same one. So yeah, Miles for Mutts. Find fundraiser. Find the group on Facebook. Once again, this weekend the giveaway is Soul Boutique. So make sure you tune in, guys. What's been going on since the last time we talked? Eric, it's been a couple weeks since we talked to you, but last time we were on with the Pulse, it was the divisional round of the playoffs. We had the results from that. We were going into the championship round. Now, championship results are in, and we have our 2 Super Bowl teams. There may not be a whole lot of happy people about that in Ohio, but,
I'm happy.
you know. Well, of course, you know, you...
I ain't mad about it, but
I wanted a Kelsey Bowl, so I'm happy.
yeah, you know what?
we'll call this Cleveland Heights Bowl.
Yeah, pretty
There's
much.
a lot of storylines to this. The one that I really like the most is Andy Reid playing against his former
Yeah.
team in the
Oh,
Super
yeah,
Bowl.
did not even think of that.
I love that
He's the-
storyline.
Was the winningest coach in Eagles history, and if he beats
If he
them,
wins, he'll be the winningest coach
in
in
Kansas City.
Chiefs history. Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy. Unreal stats. But there's a lot of storylines coming out of this game. Both quarterbacks, this is the first time both quarterbacks are African American in NFL history in the Super Bowl.
Put them together and they're one, but
Yeah. Come on now. Come on now.
both half.
Come on now. We're not supposed to say that. You can't. Eric, cut that. Cut that. We're live. We're not supposed to be doing that now. But no,
So, do you
I
guys
get
like
what you're
stuff,
saying.
or-
Still very cool.
It's still a very cool fact. And
Just
then
doing math.
No, I'll be honest.
Half is one.
I'll be honest with you, Eric. When I saw that posted today, I thought to myself, I said, Patrick Mahomes is black. I really haven't even ever thought about it, man. He's just a dude to me.
I'll tell you one thing: his dad's black for
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
dude. His dad's black.
His dad's a
black,
dog, man. that interview, that video was awesome.
Bro, I think he
Smoking
just
on
got
that
done
Burrow
playing
pack.
dice before that interview. Like, I think he was just done shooting dice before he started that
Whoa,
interview.
whoa, cut this!
cut
Where are we
the game.
going,
Cut
man?
the game.
This dude is a G. There's no doubt about that, bro.
No, I thought Patrick Mahomes' father was green.
Oh God, no! It's not Kermit.
Oh, that's
Kermit the Frog here. Patrick Mahomes here. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes here.
Greggy's still in there. Did he leave? He left. Okay.
Logged him out.
All
He's
right,
done.
He's done.
Done.
All right. Well, the rest of the show's gonna suck, but let's bring it to him.
Oh, so Chiefs get the win over the Bengals. 23-20 final score. Man. So many things could have went differently in this game. But I will say this. Patrick Mahomes outplayed Joe Burrow on one leg.
Yeah, he did.
On one leg.
But Joe Burrow didn't look like Joe Burrow.
Is that Pat Mahomes' fault? Like, I'm just saying. I think a lot of that had to do with they were talking way too much shit leading up to that game, dude. The Bengals players, the coaches, the mayor. Good Lord, dude. Just play the damn game. Take the New England approach. If they take the New England approach to that game, they probably win that game by double digits. Because there was a couple situations in that game where I felt like, man, they're really pressing right now. Man, they're really trying hard to win this game right now. And it's like, they're not letting it come to them like it did last year. They were down 14-0 at halftime last year and came back and won that game. It did not feel like at any moment in that game that they were actually going to win. It felt like they might actually take the lead, but it didn't feel like they were going to win because you always felt like in the back of your head, man, Pat Mahomes is playing his ass off right now. And if he's the last one with the ball, they're going to win this game. That's how I felt. And that's what ended up happening. Now, my question is this. If Pat Mahomes wins another Super Bowl, is he the greatest quarterback of the 2020s? Because I don't like saying this. Is he the GOAT? Is he the greatest of all? No. I don't like doing that. I like saying we do decades. All right. So 2010.
Isn't he already right now?
You saying 3 out of the last 4 Super Bowls had Pat Mahomes in it.
Yeah. I mean, he's already that to me.
I'd agree with that.
Would you say he's the best quarterback in the NFL right now?
On one leg, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say there's a lot of people leading up to that game. Leading into the playoffs, people were saying Josh Allen was better than him. Leading up to this game, people were already trying to put Joe Burrow above him.
I said Josh Allen was better than him, but it's because I don't like
There's only one of them standing at the end.
Yeah, it's because I don't like Patrick Mahomes.
And it's Patrick Mahomes standing on one leg.
And I like Josh Allen a lot.
People don't like Patrick Mahomes because of his girlfriend or his wife and his brother. I swear.
I could care less about them.
I don't think people actually hate Patrick Mahomes because of who he is.
No, I don't hate him.
It's just because he's good.
You know why I hate Patrick Mahomes? I hate him for the same reason I hate Steph Curry. Because he's so freaking good. Like I can sit there and watch him just destroy my team piece by piece and just drilling these 3-pointers in my face. And it just irritates the shit out of you how good he is.
He's not cocky like Steph though. Like he's just
he's
good.
Got that same crooked smile that I can't friggin' stand. He is
no.
too
You know
cocky.
who had a smile I couldn't stand?
Cocky.
You know who had a smile I couldn't stand? Hines Ward.
Yes,
My God.
Because he always smiled.
Every time that motherfucker got up off a pile of anything, he would. You saw his teeth and smiling ear to ear, and you're like, I just want to knock that dude's block off.
Even if you can tell in his eyes, it hurt like hell.
Still smiling.
Yep, ear to ear. Anyways, no. I feel like Patrick Mahomes gets a lot of hate because of social media, because, honestly, if this dude came up in the 80s or 90s, he'd be people would be worshiping this dude, what he's accomplished to this point. But because
if he played like that in the 80s or 90s, he'd get lit up.
He's 6'5", 240 pounds, bro. He still is a big dude. Like, I'm just saying, he's taking hits. I've seen that dude take hit after hit after hit, still keep getting up. I watched the Browns. Dude, when the Browns played him a few years ago, they hit him, dude, in that game. They laid him out a few times, and he just kept getting right back up. So I will say this. I think he takes a lot of heat from a lot of different people, but I still feel like he's the best quarterback in the league right now.
He is.
And he has been for the last 4 years. And while there are people that belong in the conversation, there's only one that belongs at the top, and that's Pat Mahomes. That's just how I feel about it right now. So I just say that. Joe Burrow, though, great performance. What'd they win? 10 straight, right? 10 straight.
Yeah,
Last game they lost was against the Browns on Halloween. We were here for that one. That was fun.
That was a fun game.
Murder Banana and Beetlejuice.
I still have that Nick Chubb painting, by the way, that I bought off Chelsea that night that she painted.
Chubby. So yeah, the Eagles demolished the 49ers.
Can we talk
I
about
fell
the
asleep during this
penalties?
game.
many
I fell
The
asleep.
penalties, man. The penalties in that game. And like you wanted to say, why are the refs getting involved? They had to. San Francisco was blatant penalty after penalty. And before we get off the Bengals game, let's talk about the penalty. At
Should
the
we
end of
talk
that
about
game.
it?
And
Because here's the thing.
Because what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's blame it on that guy. Let's put it on him and
I'm not
say,
blaming the whole game on him, but
No.
what were you thinking?
But at that
he was running
time-
out of bounds, giving himself up to not kick a field goal, and you shoved him.
Yeah, his foot was already
The
touching
hell
the
are
out
you
of
doing?
bounds.
No, not just one. 2 feet were out of bounds.
I was gonna
bro.
say, I
Like,
know at
by the
least-
time his hand touched him, he had both feet out of
I
bounds.
was gonna say I saw at least one when I
That was
watched
a
it. Yeah.
frustration shove, and then once he did
That's
it,
exactly what it was.
he knew.
Yep. That's just
Yep.
the fucking we're about to get beat and I'm
Exactly
pissed.
what it was. And I'll tell you what, Patrick Mahomes showed off his State Farm acting skills on that one. Let me tell you.
Yeah, he did. He was like, "Whoa! Oh my god! I think I broke everything."
I need a full body cast. Doctor says I need a backiotomy. No, I feel like here's the thing. When I'm watching this game, the thing that I was really kind of like, are you kidding me? When they replayed that third down play. Now, when you go back and watch it, okay, the referee's running on the field. But let me just say this. All those dudes have earpieces in. How's that guy not able to get that message across? How are they not able to stop that play? Why did I not hear his whistle blowing during that play? Because you heard whistles over every other play. When there was loud as shit on 3rd and 4th down and they were trying to stop the play before there was a timeout called, you heard those whistles. Why didn't you hear that whistle from that dude as he's trying to run on the field? That's the thing. When that play happened and they brought it back, I get it. They didn't succeed. They ended up getting a sack or whatever.
No, when they brought that play back, and that Kansas City got to do it again, they threw a pass and got pass interference called, got a first down on that play.
That's right.
So that led me to believe even more. I'm like, man, they're trying to give it to these guys. Because
Well-
not only did they give them another play, when they didn't convert on the other play, they got a penalty.
There was a
what I
few
saw.
questionable calls in that game. And I've already heard from Bengals fans that it's the same referee that officiated the Super Bowl last year. They've already put 2 and 2 together and said, hey, this is the same guy that called that holding call on Logan Wilson at the end of that game when we had a lead. Just saying.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
All I want to know is, do these guys that are officials, do they have any friends or family that have FanDuel accounts? That's all I want to know. Because, like, what's going on with this? Like, sports gambling has been legal for what, about a year and a half, 2 years now, 3 years, something like that, somewhere around in there. I can't remember the exact date it got legalized, but like within 24 hours of it being a Supreme Court decision, multiple states had it legalized in their states, right? So it's been a thing for a little while. But I really feel like a lot of the official problems that we've been having have really occurred within the last couple of years. And I'm not one to, well, yeah, I am. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'll throw it out there. But look, it's been proven before. Tim Donaghy, that's the guy's name? The referee from back in the day that already has admitted multiple times to fixing games.
Yeah.
And they were just doing it by shaving points, bro. They were just doing it by, well, we got to bet into a bookie and we'll shave a couple points here, call a couple fouls here, put this shitty shooter at the line, whatever. And then the points aren't what they want, like.
All right.
So they get them where they want them. He admitted to that on a podcast. This dude went to federal prison for this. Now, he's the only one.
Yeah.
The only one ever. Just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not trying to smear the image of the NFL at all, because I mean they have such a
do
glowing
that on their own.
image that they have never tarnished on their own. But I'll just say, I'm starting to have some questions about some of these games because, like, I watched a lot of Browns games this year, and I will say that during the last 6 games, there were a lot of really questionable calls. Ooh. Those last 6 games were with Deshaun Watson at the quarterback position. A lot of times you'd see questionable calls come on plays where he made a big play. And then all of a sudden, no, come on back here. This is a holding call. And then you'd look at the replay and go, wait a second, that's a holding call? Or they wouldn't show the replay.
5 minutes ago.
So I'm just saying, there's been multiple times. What are you worried about?
Kyrie Irving hit a
Did you get
three.
your Kyrie threes?
Kyrie hit a 3 with 2 minutes left and gave me my bet. So
You got your 3
we're good
threes?
there. Yeah, we're good.
Hey, God.
Steph Curry.
Steph hit 7.
7.
Steph hit 7 threes tonight. So far.
What's Seth hit?
So
I
far.
don't know. I don't know what Seth hit. Luckily, that's not what my bet's for. Before we got in here, we were kind of discussing some bets we had. I said, I only got one in right now. It's for Kyrie and Steph Curry to have 20 points and 3 3-pointers each. And she said, you sure it ain't Seth Curry? And I was like,
Oh, you son of a...
no, it better not be. It was Steph. He's got 7. We're all good. 50
We
bucks.
good.
Thank you very much.
We good. So that was that for Chiefs and Bengals. I feel like there was a couple questionable calls down the stretch, and like I said, it's gotten to a point now where can we start asking for sky judges? Can we start like tennis has this thing where they ask a freaking camera or a robot or AI or whatever to look at a play to say, was that out or was it in? And it's real quick and it's done and we move on and we're done. And like, I feel like a lot of this pomp and circumstance shit with football is just old ass owners holding on to like tradition, like the chain gang. Do we really need a chain gang? Can we just put a chip in the football? Like put chips on both ends of the football and then just like try to figure out where the damn ball's at, like with the chip on the field. Like it's not that hard. We don't need chain gang. Like we don't need the chains to come out. We don't need to have
It's 2023. Where are we going to get chips?
Well, come on now.
Oh, wait. They make those for everything, don't they?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything has a chip in it. Just saying. There's so many things about football that I just kind of go, why are we doing this still? It's just archaic. But
you don't enjoy watching 70-year-old men get plowed over on the chain gang? Like
It's kinda funny.
or freezing their asses off on the sideline for some reason. There's no reason for it. There really isn't. And there's a few other things about football that could change, but yeah, that's one of them definitely. And there's some things that a sky judge could help
is
with.
the main thing to me. Like
A sky judge could really help with, because they already used the chip there's already a chip in the ball. Did you know that?
No.
There's a chip in the ball. There's already a chip in the ball because that's how they determine where it goes out of bounds on a punt.
Oh.
Makes sense now.
I thought we just guessed this.
No.
I always thought we just
No.
guessed this, and I'm like, how does he guess?
Next Gen Stats posted the other day when that ball came real close to remember the Bengals-Ravens game when Huntley reached out and he was real close to the end zone? Next Gen Stats posted on Twitter about that, saying that the chip in the ball said it was 6 inches away from the goal line.
So is that how they know how fast the receivers ran and stuff when they give those stats?
I
Because
would
they're
imagine.
carrying the ball, so
I
they
would
can
imagine so.
measure the
That
speed.
does make sense.
I never thought about that either.
Yeah,
But they
got
also
some
track
of the
guys without the
radar
ball,
gun.
though, so...
Yeah, that's true. So they probably just, I mean, you can
Because
do
they
that,
tracked
obviously,
DK
but-
Metcalf when he didn't have the ball. He tracked down Buda Baker. But I feel like that's one thing that could really help. Put the sky judge to use in more than just punts out of bounds. Like, figure out a way that we can use this to our advantage and get rid of some of the human element of the game that doesn't need to be there. Like, I guess you're just holding on to archaic things for some reason, but I get it at a high school football game. You need to have a chain gang because it's high school football. They don't have the technology to do that. We don't even have replays in high school yet. So
we do.
Yeah, we do. What are you talking about? We have replays in high school football. They're fantastic.
I'm saying the general public doesn't have that. Like the referees can't go to a replay during the game. That's what I'm saying.
We can't check a replay.
And I mean, if there's a
they got
game
my
that
number,
we're
man,
not
whatever.
at, they can't,
Greggy's like, let's talk.
let's talk.
Sir,
Let's make
he
this
was,
happen.
Sir, he was clearly out of bounds. Call me.
Actually, go check with Jeff Hammer over there on the side. No.
Like that NBA game the other
I was
night.
gonna say, did you see Pat Bev take that dude's camera
Dude,
and show it to the ref?
I
He's
don't
like,
blame
"Look,
him one bit. I'd get tired of that shit too. I'd be like, look, bro.
Look at this. LeBron was pissed.
Yeah,
And I'll tell you,
man, what a drama queen. I
here's
love
the
LeBron,
thing.
you know that, but man,
I said the same thing earlier.
crying on the freaking floor.
My God, dude, that's the
Isn't that the
worst
same-
look I've ever seen from him.
Isn't
Like,
that the same stance he did when he won the championship and he was actually crying on the floor?
Yeah.
This
I
time it was
seen-
over a foul.
I seen a meme that had him down like this in a Lakers uniform. Said, "Cleveland, this is for you."
Wow. Wow. Are you guys cry shaming LeBron right now?
Yes, we're cry shaming LeBron. I would never cry shame Shaq.
That's
Just
right.
LeBron.
Shaq, don't cry.
Shaq, don't cry.
Shaq, just sells printers.
So, Eagles with a big win over the 49ers. Brock Purdy gets hurt. Josh Johnson gets hurt. So Christian McCaffrey playing Wildcat. Dude, Brock Purdy came in at the end of the game and he's like, "I'm just gonna hand it off. I don't know. I can't throw it, guys. You want me to throw it left-handed? Like I can't do anything here." It was hilarious. Like I felt bad for. It wasn't hilarious, honestly. I felt bad for George Kittle. I feel bad for Debo Samuel. I feel bad for some of the stars on that team and Trent Williams, dude. My good Lord, going off at the end of that game. That dude's scary. I remember when he punched Richard Sherman. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some people, there's some players with the Niners that, I felt bad for yesterday just because they didn't really have much of a fighting chance in that game. But, man, the Eagles. Good Lord. Once again, 30 points, double-digit win, back-to-back games. That's the first time it's ever been done in NFL history where a team wins by scoring 30 points and holding their opponent to less than 10 in an NFL playoff game in back-to-back games.
Damn.
First time it's ever happened.
Well, I mean, hopefully the Philadelphia Eagles game against the Chiefs for the championship is a little bit better than the Tiffany Eagles. But how cool is that, though, that the Eagles and the Chiefs ended up in the championship?
How cool is that? That's pretty cool.
But let's
Got the Kelsey brothers against each other.
look at the road that the Eagles took to get there. They had a bye week, and then they played
Pittsburgh.
in the first round, the Giants, or in their first round, would have been the second round.
And then- and then-
They played the Giants, who
actual
were
schedule.
absolutely god awful, and then they played onto a fourth string / running back quarterback.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are the two games they played to get to the championship or to the Super Bowl.
You
So
forgot,
while they
Eric.
are looking good, while they are looking tough,
You
this
forgot.
is not the Giants or the fourth string quarterback you're playing. You're playing Patty Mahomes. In the Super
They
Bowl.
played the teams that were in front of them, though. Like, that's all you can do.
Right, but
What were you going to say, Greggy? Come on.
I was gonna say you forgot they played those two games against Smoke and Mirrors. I'm just waiting to talk shit
Yes.
today. I'm laughing, just
Talk
waiting to do
your
it.
shit.
I'm just
I
staring at
talked
them.
so much shit about the Eagles before this playoff started because I'm like, this team.
Nate's like, they
they're
haven't
not
played
even that good. They're winning with smoke and mirrors.
And I'm just like,
I didn't pay much attention to their defense. I'm just being honest.
I didn't either, but like, yeah, I just was like, damn, they're winning.
70 sacks this year.
Yeah.
man.
70 sacks.
Goddamn.
That's
And
ridiculous.
Reddick, man, Reddick is on
He's
a
a
tear.
beast.
Look, I mean, I'm not sure how many sacks he has in the playoffs, but the last two games I've watched, even just every play he's in on the quarterback. I know he had at least one forced fumble and one fumble recovery on two separate plays in that game yesterday.
Dude, he's a monster.
So it's not like he forced the fumble and then recovered it. He forced one fumble, he recovered another.
Yeah.
So this dude is a monster. He's all over the place. I expect him to have a big Super Bowl.
Speaking of Super Bowl, Eagles favored by 1.5 versus the Chiefs. The line, 50 points. That's where we're at.
Dead even.
Dead even. 50 points.
That 50.
50. What are you thinking? Over, under? Where are you at?
I want to say the under because with Patrick Mahomes' injury, that's what I wanted to say in the last game too. I just figured it would slow him down a little bit. Really didn't look to slow him down. So I really don't have a good beat on this over. I'm gonna say under. If we're gonna give a choice right now, I'm gonna go under 50.
That's a lot of points.
I say over.
That's a lot of points.
I just feel it. I'm
feel
saying
it?
it right now. Over.
You feel it, Greggy?
Yep. I don't know why, but I feel it right now.
Okay.
I know why, because I said under, and you might as well fade me because I'm not doing great.
Fade the
right now, so
gotta
fade me.
I think I had it over. I think it's like I have 35-21.
I'm waiting for like Joey or
What I
Steyer to
got?
turn this on right now and be like, "Hey guys, this ain't the Over Fun podcast. What are you guys doing?"
Hey, you guys keep talking about gambling. What are we doing? No, I feel like this one's. If I look at the paper, if I look at this matchup on paper, I honestly like the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs with the points. And I'm staying away from the line. I think 50 points is a lot of points.
Me too.
And I still feel like it's doable, but I feel like I don't want to put money on it because that's a lot of points for a Super Bowl. Because Super Bowls, I mean, dude, what was the Rams Bengals Super Bowl last year? Like 2013 or something, 2017 or something?
Yeah, but they both suck.
Like, I'm just saying.
No, the Rams didn't suck last year. That's for damn sure.
Last year, this year they do.
But both of those teams came into that game with high-powered offenses, and it ended up being a defensive game. That's what the Super Bowl usually ends up, a defensive game, unless you have a situation like the Patriots coming back from 28-3, you know, like where a team's down and then they have to come back. But I just don't see that happening in this game. I think it's going to be a back-and-forth game, and I would say, yeah, stay away from the points, take the Eagles,
Back and forth.
or take the Chiefs with the points.
Back and forth scoring.
I'm happy with that.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'd probably take that. My first gut reaction looking at these two was to take the Eagles, so I should fade myself. Just go with the Chiefs.
Fade away. So, Austin, what you got?
I have Eagles. Then I said I got 35-27. Eagles win.
I hope to see that. I'd love to see. I mean, we all want to see
Yeah,
offense
Miles
now. We
Sanders
all
with a
wanna
couple
see points.
touchdowns.
Eagles. Greggy, I know you got the Eagles.
Yeah, man. I mean, if there's any team that I would think could beat them, though, it's probably the Chiefs. But yeah, I'm still gonna ride with the Eagles.
So if we go down and we look at our Super Bowl picks, Eric, you had Buffalo over the Eagles. So one of your picks is still in, right? Let's see. Zach, well, that was,
That's just what he wanted to see.
that's what he
I wanna
wanted
see
to
Pittsburgh
Which
see.
is a
in there.
lie
Put
because
that
why
in
the
there.
hell
That's why
would
there's
you
an
want to see that?
asterisk there.
Listen, you guys are lucky that I'm at work tonight and I can't come in here and defend myself. I'm Zach Dillon.
Is that your best Wreck-It Ralph impression?
I don't know what the hell I'm
Come
doing
on.
right there, dude. That's just a random voice. That's not even my Zach Dillon voice.
Don't touch me! I'm not free! Don't touch me!
Yeah, mine is nowhere close to what I put on there.
Greggy, you had the Bills over the Niners. Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah. See, here's the thing.
That's what Steyer had, though.
I am one of those
Anybody have-
people who was like, oh, guess what? Damar Hamlin, story of the year. Bills
Yep.
are going to win
We
the
put
Super
ours
Bowl.
together.
Yeah.
Like, I thought for sure that narrative was going to play out because that's how stuff like that happens, man.
For
Like,
sure.
And it's nothing against him at all. It's just I know how the league works. I know how these businesses work. They're like, hey, here's something that's super popular and everybody's behind right now. So, like, push that shit, you know? Like, so I for sure thought that the Bills were riding it all the way.
4 of us picked the Niners.
I was going to go Niners next because they're my favorite, but I've always felt the Eagles were the best team, man.
I thought the
I
Browns were your
think when we
favorite.
talked
Well-
about that, I even said
In the playoffs.
there's
There's no Browns in the playoffs.
Niners for life, I guess.
I thought the Brock Purdy storyline was going to be enough to carry them. I thought that was going to be one
I feel
of those.
so bad,
Ooh,
man.
look at this feel-good story. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant.
It's
you know,
like if you're gonna lose on your
Yeah.
own, not like
yeah,
that.
yeah, dude, that kind of
Ugh.
sucked.
Check
That
the
really
tape.
did.
I'm pretty sure I even said that they were probably going to lose in the championship game where he wouldn't look that great, where he'd finally come back down to earth. Well, he
Now we'll never know.
didn't get a chance to come back down to earth.
How do you know what he looked like? He didn't get a chance to look like anything.
Gonna bring you back down to earth. Eric.
My Super Bowl pick's still alive. I have the Chiefs over the Niners, but not obviously I didn't have the second one, but I do have the Chiefs. I think they're going to win.
I think I chose that
I'm
too.
still taking them. Austin, you have Chiefs over Niners,
But
same exact
but
pick.
I changed it to Eagles now.
And then Joey had the Bengals over the Eagles. So only 2 of us have our Super Bowl like winners still alive.
Zach?
Technically. But Zach? Damn it, no.
I'm torn because I don't want Juju to get a ring. Just to how
What?
the fact. No. I'm torn on that.
I didn't want Odell to get a ring.
But he'll make a
He did.
TikTok about it.
Yeah, tag him in it.
Oh man.
I don't even know what TikTok song. I was just humming there. I just made one up.
The Corvette. Yeah.
It's a new thing now.
Didn't taste
I
that
just
good.
Sounds like a lot of hey.
Still dulled down, but I can
Still
taste
can't
it now.
taste it.
I can taste it now.
More sprays.
More
Oh,
sprays.
Done with sprays.
More sprays.
Just do that while somebody's sleeping.
What about this Kick It Destiny thing? You guys in on that? $5 bet on the Super Bowl?
Ooh, I forgot about that.
I did all kinds of them. So
I
I'm
haven't
in.
bet on
I need to get
anything
in
It
on
yet.
tells you
more.
that you're in now.
Bro.
It doesn't just say join now or whatever. It tells you if you're in, it lets you know that you're in now. So.
Nate, I'm gonna have to sit
Still
down with you
doesn't say
sometime,
what
dog.
it is. Like what
Well,
you're gonna win
you have
free
no
bets.
choice.
We don't know how much. It's the share of $10 million, I guess.
Well, Greg,
That's a new
if
car.
you go to the Over Under podcast Twitter page, I believe it's either Twitter or their Facebook page, one or the other, they have a link where you can take advantage of all of the bets that are available in Ohio. All of the free stuff that is still available.
Oh, okay.
Because
So,
I know,
like,
like,
the
I've been hearing
Bet365
so much stuff. Yeah, like
There's like Bet365, there's FanDuel, there's DraftKings, there's
have to bet that much to get it back.
Betfred. There's a bunch of different ones that are offering free promotions. You get free money. So take advantage of it if you can.
I like free money.
Like I said, find the Over Under podcast page on Twitter or Facebook, and then find that link. I believe it's in their bio. I'm pretty sure it's in the bio of their Facebook or not the Twitter or the Instagram page. So either way, find them, give that link a follow, or follow the link.
They got a couple in there that I've signed up through their link on.
Yeah, for sure.
And Bet365 is I like that one a lot.
They're giving away a lot of money.
Yeah, they
a
200
lot of money.
$200 right off the bat, and then they've got
There's a
lot
dragon
of,
in here.
a lot of good boosters.
To be honest with you, man, the reason I haven't signed up for anything yet is because, unlike most things, like, this is actually real. And most things in life are like too good to be true kind of stuff. So like when they're like, get $200 free, I'm like, yeah, right.
Well,
yeah,
you
on my
gotta
face.
win. You gotta win something with it. You don't just get it.
Yeah. I know. Like, isn't the thing that they give you the money and you got to place bets with it, basically, right? Yeah. Okay. So like,
Whatever
but still,
you
some
win
of it-
from that, whatever you win from that, you can take it and put it right in your bank account.
Some of it, though, honestly, they get the first couple weeks of that
was the first
gambling.
3
They
or
were
4
giving away
days.
money for free. It was like, hey, 1 passing
100 at a
yard in
time,
this
man.
game, or like
One
1
3-pointer.
point scored in the Cavs game, or 1 3-pointer. It's like plus 100 odds. Basically, like giving away money. You put $100 on it, and you get $100 on it. So it's like,
It would only
Matches
let you
it.
do 50 at a time. The first one was 100. The very first booster on January 1st or 2nd, whenever that first football game was, it was a $100 max bet to win $100, and it was guaranteed. And those days are over already, but there's
those
still some
days
nice
are
boosts.
gone.
those were the days.
Oh, no.
All I can hear is Kenny.
All right, so let's talk about the Cavs. Speaking of betting.
No, let's not talk about the Cavs.
Let's not talk
about
It's
the
not
Cavs?
going
Do
well
that.
with that. Let's just talk about
No?
the Cavs, because
Let's talk about the Cavs.
that's going well.
Donovan Mitchell
Yeah,
and Jared
kinda.
Allen are on my
I
shit
like the way
list.
it's going.
They're in danger right now of slipping to the 6th seed. You know that?
Yeah, and they're also in danger of taking over the 2 seed with a couple wins, aren't they? I mean,
I guess you could say that. Let's take a look here. Where are they at right now?
they're streaky still, and they'll put together a couple, they'll lose a couple. So we're gonna bounce back and forth. It's gonna be a battle, I think, for one of those top 4 spots. We're gonna be right at 5 when that push starts happening, and it's gonna be a matter of, are we clutch enough to secure that 4th seed and get us a home playoff game or series?
You got Boston as a 1 seed. Miami is making up ground right now. They are 2.5 back of the Cavs right now for the 5th
Cavs
seed.
tomorrow.
And yeah, they play the Cavs tomorrow. So
big
that's
game.
a
And then
game for us to game for the Cavs to separate themselves a little bit, gain some separation between them and the Heat.
And then in March they play back-to-back games down in Miami. I think it's the
In Miami?
March 8th and March 10th in Miami.
Oh, that's great. Those are games that they'll probably lose. You can probably put money on that right now, actually. I'd take your odds right now because they'll probably be pretty good. But no, every time the Cavs go to Miami, I feel like they lose because they spend most of the time partying down there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get that Miami.
especially if you're there for 2 games in 3
Get
days.
that Miami.
But no, what kind of team do you think this Cavs team is for real? Like when you watch this team, what do you see?
Potential, man. This potential is through the roof. You got the right guy in Donovan Mitchell. He is everything you thought he was going to be and some. Evan Mobley is starting to prove himself every day, coming on. And Jared Allen is the backbone of that team. As well, he's the backbone of them big guys. Like, he's down there. You ain't getting anything past him and Mobley. Those 3 alone, and then you throw in Garland on top of it. The rest of your guys are a little streaky. I think we still need a 3-and-D guy. We need a wing guy. Mm-hmm. If you're looking to make a trade at the deadline, that's what I'd be looking for.
I hear they're looking at Josh Hart. I hear that's the guy they're looking at right now.
I'd take that.
He's kind of like I think he's about a 40% shooter from 3.
Yeah.
Plays some good defense. Lengthy.
It's what we need. 3-and-D. We need some length on the perimeter. So if they don't make a move, I'm not going to be upset. If they do make a move, go get me a 3-and-D.
Yeah. So you're saying they should make a move at the deadline?
I do. I don't have any suggestions. I don't want to just throw something out there without really researching and looking at it. But who's out there? Who could possibly be out there? What we'd give up? But yeah, I think you can make a push if you make a move. Right now, you're balancing between 4 seed, 6 seed. See what you can do with the deadline and make a push and quit balancing in there. Make a push to get into that top 4 and stay there.
I'm taking a look at trade candidates for each team as you look and see what each team has to offer. And there's not really a whole lot out there. I keep hearing Gordon Hayward's name connected to the Cavs. I do not like that.
I heard that 5 years ago, and I
Or
liked it.
Kelly
then.
Oubre, another one I'm not a
Oubre
fan
can
of.
just stay away.
You know who I really like, and I hope they don't trade, is Jetty.
I like him. Yeah.
One of the streakiest guys.
What did he
on
have?
the
29
team.
points last
Man.
night? 7 3-pointers?
Career tie or
Yeah,
career high, one of
for
those.
sure. By a lot, I think.
I had him getting 25 plus.
You know one guy I would like?
Has he ever got 25?
You know one guy I would like, but I don't
That
think
was
they'll
one of
ever
those
trade him?
Nice.
They'll never trade this guy to us, to the Cavs anyways, but Bojan Bogdanovic. Oh, man. You want to talk about exactly what you need
That
right
man
there?
is massive.
That's everything you need right there. And he would be a perfect fit on the
How
Cavs.
tall is he?
Probably like 6'11", 6'10".
Easily.
Man, we'd have 4 of them.
Yep.
I didn't wait to see what
We were-
Evan's brother.
Oh,
Isaiah.
yeah.
You hear about this,
Cleveland teams and brothers that we enjoy. We got Mobleys, we got Nailers.
I guess there's a
I'm
potential
excited for
4-team
both.
trade working right
I'm a
now.
Tigers fan, but I love.
Did you hear about this 4-team trade working right now?
With
Supposedly with
Okay.
the Lakers and the Suns and the Grizzlies, and there was another team involved. I can't remember, but essentially it's going to send Chris Paul to the Lakers and Russell Westbrook to some other team. I can't
That's
remember,
only
but
10 years too late.
yeah, like that's exactly what I said when I saw the rumor. I'm like, well, this is way too late. They should have done this like 3 years
Chris
ago.
Paul finally got to LA, the one he wanted to go to.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of else. No really big names that are going to be available. Yeah, Terrence Ross might be that'd be a nice addition right there. Terrence Ross would be a nice 3-and-D kind of guy. Yeah. Other than that, I don't see some of these guys. I'm like, why would they get rid of him? Like, they're in the middle of a playoff run. Why would they even think about getting rid of him? Malik Beasley's another one that I thought was interesting. He was brought up. Jazz. He was a guy that was listed as one of the trade targets for the Cavs earlier in the discussions, but I haven't really heard his name that much recently. But I mean, when's the trade deadline? Next week, right?
Yeah, usually beginning of February sometime.
Thursday, February 9th. So yeah, next week. So
It's already February.
they got a little bit of time to make some moves. I hope they don't make a whole lot of moves. I hope it's just like, go get a guy to help like shore up that defense. They really need to help shore up the defense, especially on the outside, on the perimeter. They need a defender that can stretch and get out defend shots. That's what they really need to do. Defend the 3-point shot. They're not very good at it this year so far. That's the one area of their defense I think they need to improve upon.
That Warriors game definitely showed.
Yeah, they don't close out very well. I think that's because they have a lot of interior presence. They get sucked in a lot, and they're perimeter defenders. I mean, you got Garland and Mitchell playing at the same time. They're the same size.
Yeah.
They're both 6'4". And then you're trying to start Jetty Osman, he's 6'7", but he's having to defend guys that are way more athletic than he is. So I don't know. I feel like they need to make some kind of an improvement there. And I think that, like you said, Eric, 3-and-D, that's the kind of player that I would go after. But I think everybody in the NBA is looking for that exact same kind of player. So
Very sure.
other than that, guys, I don't really have anything else that I wanted to talk about. I do want to talk about the Madden tournament briefly. So we had a little bit of a snag in the road last week as I feel like the whole idea of getting everybody to come in here for 5 different shows has kind of turned off a lot of people on the idea. They don't want to come in here 5 different times. Well, don't get cocky, because only the people that are good enough to make it that far are going to have to come in here 5 times. I'll just say that. But what I'll say is this. I think maybe we should open it up a little bit. Maybe we open it up to people that want to play from home. They want to stream.
I've got a buddy that's in.
That want
doing
to.
it that
Yeah.
way.
I think we should open it up
He lives in Columbus.
to anybody
Coming
and
back.
everybody. If you want to pay the registration fee, you can get on board. And I thought about, the registration fee maybe is a little bit too high. Maybe some people, that's kind of tough. Maybe tough time of year, like $100. Maybe
Yeah,
that's a little bit too high. Maybe if we knock it
If you
down.
split it up trying to win a PS5 and you're paying a fifth of it between 16 other people, what was it, 8?
Yeah.
Like 8 people are in on this?
It'd be
Oh, no, there's
16.
16,
people. Yeah. So if you're splitting it, you're trying to win it out of 16 people, we're giving $100. So maybe it is a little bit, but
That's what I was thinking. Maybe
it's not what you're doing this for. We're doing this for a cause.
That's what I'm
So-
thinking.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the number of entrants that matters. It's just people. I mean, yeah, it's just hard to get people to have $100 to possibly throw away on a.
Yeah.
Hey, am I
I
good
think
enough
that's
to
the
not
hardest
lose
part.
in Madden?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of money to some people, man. But
And I kind of,
it's not too much. But yeah, it's a lot of money for people to
as
just
much
throw
as I
out.
want to do this as a fundraiser, I kind of want to just do it. Just to do it. Just to say that, hey, we did this. And then have something to build on for next time. So,
I mean, I think if it comes down to it, maybe we should just, if we have to, maybe lower the entry fee, but still try to get something collected.
I was either thinking that or
You
like
need,
maybe
bets on who makes the first touchdown or something like that.
maybe we could do it in-house and we open up to people that want to bet on what we're doing.
Is that legal?
I wouldn't see why not.
Are you allowed to do your own betting? Are you allowed to open your own bookie? Or I'm not sure how that works. I don't know
Yeah.
if we
It's
might want to check to
in-house.
see if we. I mean,
Check the legalities of
sports
this
betting
before we
is
start
legal,
throwing
but
some.
maybe
I'm just-
not.
Listen.
spitballing here.
Listen,
I'm
listen,
trying to come up
on the
with some
back
cool
of Studio
ideas.
Squared.
just hold on a second.
What'd you
Hold on a
say?
second. Since the beginning of time, since the dawn of man, people have been saying, dude, I bet you $10 you won't go do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we're broadcasting it live, so.
No, we don't have to broadcast the bets now, do we? Just shh.
Just hit him with
Like
the
a back alley dice game.
Credits. We're betting credits here.
credits and debits.
It's like a 50-50 kind of thing.
Hit him with the.
Wow.
God, it's gonna be stuck in my head now.
All right. But yeah, this Madden fundraiser, I think if nothing else, I want to do it. I want to do the actual tournament. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to do a tournament. I just want to do what we were trying to do, which is I want to have a game of Madden in studio with 2 people in studio and have commentators watching in studio and roast the shit out of the people
I'll do
playing
it.
the game.
Roast the shit out
I'm
of
pretty
me.
sure you had one scheduled for one of the days I was going to be in here in 2 weeks, and I was looking very much forward to that.
Yes. So
Because I'm not throwing down money to get my ass kicked in Madden. but
that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I
I
really
will
don't
commentate
want
it
to
for
put money
sure.
in on this.
I've never
but I
played a
want to
game of
do it.
Madden in
And
my
I think
life,
there's a
but,
lot of
you know.
people that want to do it, but they don't want to waste money on it.
Well,
So
and as bad as this is to say, I think more people would probably even be more willing to put the $100 in if they've got a chance to win it back. If that's part of the prize.
well, then what are we giving? Like the whole point of us doing that
Right.
was to give money to a good cause.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm at a loss with it. I still want to do it, but I think the price point is turning people off. I think the getting people in here is hard for a lot of people.
I think we should definitely reach out and see what the feedback is on that. What people like, what they think is like keeping them from signing
Yes.
up with us. You know,
Well, that
see what we can fix.
Well,
Even
I
if
also think that we need a registration, some kind of a way
Yeah.
for people to actually register and pay the fee. That way we can actually figure out if people want to do it. Because I've had 2 people reach out to me and ask about it, and I got them back the information, and then I followed up, and the one guy said, well, I work like until 9 o'clock, so I can't, it would just be impossible for me to make it either to the studio or home to get there in time to play. So I thought, well, maybe I could accommodate that guy, and maybe he wouldn't be the first game on that night. Maybe I'd put him as like the second game on those nights, you know, and maybe help try to accommodate it. But
I think we could do that.
there's Ryan. If somebody thinks they're good enough to win a Madden tournament, they probably already have a game system in the game already. Well, I mean, at this point, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm not dropping $100 to play in a Madden tournament if I don't even have it. I mean,
That's true.
not going to happen.
That's true.
Yeah,
But
I
if
think
you
the
do
idea
that-
was there that not everybody has a PS5 yet.
No.
So I mean, we were trying to
Yeah, that's true.
make a good prize.
That
That's
is
all that
true.
was about.
Honestly, I think we were trying to figure out a way to get a prize package so that we didn't have to spend the money that was coming in from the tournament on the prize. That's really what we were trying to do, right?
Right.
Because we want to take the money from the tournament to give to a good cause.
Right.
So maybe we don't necessarily need to give away a PS5. Like Ryan says, if they're good enough, I mean, they probably already have a game system, right? So maybe we make it for a gift card.
Yeah.
Like we go back to Level Up, we approach them with the idea. We say, hey, how about you just give us like 3 gift cards? And then the top gift card is $100 to Level Up. And then second place is $50 and third place is 25, and it's like what? $50 buy-in, $25 buy-in. Like,
Yeah.
what's too much money to play Madden in a
20 I
tournament
think
to try to win
25
a
is a good
$100
one.
gift card?
And then third place, you win your money back, kind of like a fantasy football
Or
type
maybe
deal.
20. How about a 20 spot?
Third place, you got your money back. You second or first place, you've got a nice little gift card to spend.
Yeah.
I like that.
Spitballing ideas. Level Up also offered a headset as part of the package as well. We want to help them out. We're going to have them on as a sponsor. They're going to be sponsoring all the broadcasts that involve the tournament, whether it's a couple of them or whether it's just one, however we decide to do this in the end. But I think ultimately, you know, if we drop the entry fee, and then we're going to obviously have to drop the PS5 if we drop the entry fee. So
Right.
I just hope that that's still enough of an enticing thing for people to want to join up.
Well, something like $20. That's kind of. I mean, it's still a lot of money, but it's not.
Oh, 20 is
you're not
much
gonna,
more
You're not going to make your
manageable.
bills, I
Yeah.
guess. I mean,
Right.
You can throw $20 down and go have some fun
That's-
with it. You
that's
throw
an item-
$100 down. It's a little different. You're kind of sweating the whole time you're playing.
$20 is DoorDash, man. That ain't nothing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
less than
Pizza
DoorDash.
money.
So there we go. Maybe we'll do some adjusting to it and we'll reload.
$20, I might get in and play.
I was gonna
Get
say
my ass kicked for
I
that.
play on my phone.
Ryan
I'd
says
still
$20
play.
would be doable. All right, there we go. $20.
Hell,
And if
I
we
might
do
even play for
$20,
$20.
what about this? What about opening it up to all 32 teams?
I think
Yeah.
you could get
Yeah.
32.
I'm fine
teams.
with that.
Oh yeah.
But now you're talking schedules.
Yep.
Now you're talking schedules again.
But if you can
And play
them
schedule
all.
around people's schedules, you know,
Yeah.
like you say, when are you
mean,
available?
Ryan has, he'll play
Weird.
me. He kicks my ass all the time. Me and Ryan used to play in a league online where it's you play a whole schedule, you play a whole season. You're a team and you play a whole season, and it's like week to week. You got to get with the guy that you're playing and
Yeah.
decide when that you can play.
I'm pretty
your
sure-
game together.
I'm pretty sure me, Nate, and Tommy did that years ago, and like it was really hard to get all 3 of us to play
It is.
at
Yeah.
the same
Well,
time.
I mean, this league that I was in, it had one every person had a team. So there was 32 people in this, and they were pretty good with getting together and played. Like I never had a problem being able to set up a time, and I worked third shift at the time, so I was able to get in all these games, and you just kind of they had a place where you just message each other and be like, hey, what time you good? So that wasn't too hard to do if we set it up that way.
All right, so let's do.
But the championship game's got to be in studio and it's got to
yeah.
be commentated.
Absolutely.
Or even when you get down to the championship game.
Well,
Oh, I want
feel like
all
that
of it.
first round doesn't necessarily need to be televised. Doesn't need to be streamed.
I definitely
You
want
just
most
play
of it,
those
though,
games
except
out.
content.
just let Ryan
Play
kick
'em
my
out.
ass and
Because
not
that first round
broadcast
is
that. We
16
don't need
games.
to see it.
That first round would be 16 games, right?
Yeah.
You just play those games out between each
Yeah,
other.
just get together.
We
decide
get the
when you guys
bracket,
can
we
play
put the
it.
bracket together, we decide who's playing who, and then those guys figure out when they can play each other, right? Then after that round,
We did
you got to start getting in studio for some of these
Yep,
matchups.
ones that matter.
Whether it's in studio or stream, you have to be able to have your face during the game so we can roast you.
Get on
Yeah.
there, 20
You,
bucks.
Yeah.
All you got to do is be able to play Madden on the PlayStation online. So you
And
got to
pull
have
up a
Madden.
Zoom on your phone.
And yeah, get the Zoom call and we'll put it in the computer.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
So there you go. We just figured this all out live on the podcast. We figured it out. I think it's going to work, and I think this should take off. So look for the more updated details tomorrow. I'll create a registration of some sort so we can get people registered. And we'll start taking payments, and we'll start getting people registered. We'll start getting people signed up. Hopefully we can get this all put together in a timely manner, and we'll get started on this rather soon. So stay tuned. Updates coming. Any other thoughts or comments or questions or concerns or anything you guys want to talk about before we sign off? Because we're at an hour and a half now, and I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Real quick, we talked about next weekend or this coming weekend is going to be Soul Boutique. You brought up something earlier. You threw out a date that the following week is Valentine's Day week, I believe.
Yes,
Right? It's the weekend
yes.
before Valentine's Day. I've had a special one set up for that since this started. So little teaser. There's going to be a special Valentine's Day giveaway. I won't say who or what on that one. We'll just let that one marinate for a little while, but. It's going to be a really cool thing that we're doing on Valentine's Day, so stay tuned for that, I guess.
Greg?
What up?
No.
About time you saw it.
No. That's just wrong. That's just that's so wrong.
I don't make the memes. I just share 'em.
I know. You don't make them. You just send them. All right. Yeah, we got a few things going on this week. We've got high school basketball on Wednesday. That's right. Wednesday night. No over-under podcast. We got high school basketball. As what do we got on Wednesday? I think it is Calvert and Norwalk St. Paul. Am I right?
Yep.
Woo! I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah.
Should be. I put together the schedule.
Yeah.
And then Friday, we have Mohawk versus Winford. That is a 7:30 tip-off. The Calvert versus Norwalk game's a 7 o'clock tip-off. On Thursday, new time slot, new day, but it's not going to be permanent. It's just this week. Tune in for the Over Under podcast. I believe they got a couple of special guest interviews, right, Greg?
Oh yes, I believe Zane is supposed to be in studio.
Ooh, Zane Finley.
Yes. And
What do they call him, the spark plug?
Yeah, and they're going to have a Zoom call with at least one more fighter, I believe.
So there you have it.
Haley, I believe Haley's the other one.
Because we have the MMA event coming up this weekend. Fight Night 12, brought to you by BCM Promotions and Heart of Ohio Sports.
I'm working on a tasty little thing that hopefully we can get out maybe tomorrow.
You're working on all kinds of tasty little
I'm always
things.
working on something.
Graphics
He's
guy.
only got, what, 14 windows open in there, you think?
The computer just crashed. I don't know why. I'm working on 5 things at once.
I only have 2 software
This
editing
computer's
programs
supposed to be
open.
badass. It's supposed to be able to handle
Oh, the
everything. What am I doing?
Magic One game. Dang.
Nice. By 10.
Trust me, I told Tommy yesterday, I said, bro, if we didn't have a computer this nice, like, I'd never be able to do what we're doing right now on any other
Yeah.
crappy computer.
All right. Well, yeah.
17 points.
So remember, Wednesday, high school basketball. Thursday, over under pod. Friday, high school basketball. Saturday, MMA. packed lineup this week.
I better get some dang birthday cake.
And
That's all I gotta say.
what'd you say?
I better get
It's
birthday
Austin's
cake.
Birthday. You
Saturday.
better hook her up.
Oh, Saturday birthday.
Saturday.
Well, hey, you're gonna have to talk to them guys because I'm not gonna be on that one. That's on them.
Birthday
So,
cake Saturday. Just so you know.
That's a Greggy thing. That's a Tommy thing.
Appreciate
Tommy's the head guy on this one, so these MMA things are his gig.
Wow, well, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You ain't getting okay. Tommy ate
It's
it.
gonna
on
be
the
a
way.
Brown's birthday cake.
Listen, if you want me to be honest,
You
with
might get a McDonald's apple pie.
and don't.
If I'm
Eat it on the
lucky.
way.
I shouldn't even say
You
this.
might have a couple
Anime.
bites out of it, but
Like Forrest Gump.
I
I
shouldn't
ate
even.
some.
Yeah.
what'd you say, Greggy?
I said I shouldn't even be saying this because I don't want anybody to think that like Tommy's a nice guy or anything. Like
Oh
that.
no!
all
Oh no!
But I said something to him the other night about you saying I better get cake at the MMA fight. And Tommy goes, "Oh, you probably get a cake or something." You know, Tommy. One of Tommy's answers. "We'll probably-
One little cupcake.
we'll probably get a cake
Yeah,
or
he'll
something."
get a cake donut from Dunkin' Donuts because his wife works there.
As long as
All
it's got
right.
sprinkles, I don't care.
Sprinkles and a candle
Yep.
right in the middle.
Sprinkles on a candle, I'm happy.
No comments yet, so Tommy's not watching. We got away with it.
No, we got away with this one. All right, I think that's it. And I want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to my wife and son, Chelsea and Isaac, for coming down here helping us out with the blindfold taste test.
Never
Oh,
again.
that was
Yeah,
that was an
never.
adventure, let me tell you. And if you are trying to block your sugar cravings, let me tell you, give this stuff a
It
try.
works for about 5 minutes. Spray
Empower
again.
dietary supplement blocks the sweet
Brew
taste.
with root beer.
Says for up to 3 hours, but you're gonna need about 10 sprays to last that long. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're trying to quit your root beer craving, it'll work.
But a huge shout out and a thank you to Greg Kinn, the wizard, for once again keeping us live and on the air and producing all the sweet graphics you see on your screen. Thanks to Austin for coming on with us this week. Thanks to Eric as well for everything he's doing. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. Make sure you tune in this Wednesday, Tiffin Calvert versus Norwalk St. Paul right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. That's going to do it. Have a great night, everybody.
Well, hold on a minute here, Nate.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
It'll do it as soon as my mouse works. There we go. All right, there we go. Take
All
it
right,
easy.
have a good night, guys.